So you've got this lovely Epiphone guitar here.
Epiphone master built here.
Tell me a little bit about it.
From my good friends at Epiphone.
Yeah.
Hi, Epiphone. Hi, Jim. Jim Rosenberg came and visited me when I was on Idol and gave me a few guitars, and this is one of them. And I think I played it on Idol a couple times maybe, and then took it after I got the boot. After I got Das Boot off of the show, and I took it with me to Regis and all over New York and all my press, and it's been with me. So it's still here, it still plays, it still sounds good. I was just using it on tour, and yeah, it's very trusty.
What kind of strings do you use?
I use Everlast. Ernie Ball.
Do you know what
Everlast.
gauge? Like what do you?
I don't know what gauge.
Are they heavy,
they're
light,
like
medium?
Medium.
Like if you're gonna rock out at all, you probably want little mediums.
Yeah, they sound very full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you have like a dream guitar that you'd one day want to like put your hands on and play?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like, I've played a lot of different guitars. And stuff that other people say, like, oh, you got to play these guitars, and I play them, and it's all about feeling.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I look at guitars like the first Harry Potter film, the Sorcerer's Stone, when he's getting the wand. You don't pick the wand picks you.
Right.
You can pick different guitars and think like, oh, this is great, I want to play this, and you finally get it, and you're holding it, and you're playing it. It's like, it's not right. You pick up another one that you see across the room, and feel like it's looking at you, and you play it, and it plays like a dream.
It's like dating. You have to have that chemistry, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Something about that.
Yeah. It's like a wand. I mean, I like my Segway a little better.
Better than dating.
Better than dating.
It's like the wand. The wand picks you. I get that.
Because I'm not going to break up with this.
No. It's
and
there.
Kind of like with the wand, you kind of have it forever.
Yeah.
Unless it breaks, and then
Well, hopefully not.
you got to get a different wand. But
And so, did you play guitar on Celebrate?
I did. It was like my first time getting to play on a record. I didn't get to play on my first record, Memories, because it was done in such a short time.
Oh yeah.
But for Celebrate, I got to play on. Let's say I got to play on Children Under the Sun. And what was I playing? I think my producer, Scott Stevens, I think he had a Taylor.
Huh?
And he had cats. And so I looked in the guitar one day, and there was a bunch of cat hair, but it sounded perfect. I was like, dude, your guitar's full of cat hair, right? And he's like, oh, dude, I got to get that cleaned out. I'm like, no. It sounds good. Like the hairs in there floating around are making it making it resonate really, really nicely. It was really cool.
That's funny. Probably not recommended, but
no, definitely not recommended. But I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's cool. And so you've been touring acoustically. Is there like a favorite song or two that you really like to play live?
Yeah, I like to play Celebrate.
Yeah.
On the record, it has a different feel. It's very electronic and big, stompy, and when I've been playing it on tour, it has, like, how we wrote it was I wanted to write something that was kind of like a Dock of the Bay.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of being so laid back, we just kind of like the whole song. And then,
so that gives you the opportunity to kind of lay back, play it acoustically how you like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, just like everything, it's very Dock of the Bay. I mean, it's one of the songs that I wrote with Ted Bruner. And when we would write, in addition to walking around Venice, when we'd get back, we'd kind of talk like, who is an artist that you can think of, or a character, or a visual that you can think of that would best describe this feeling, the feeling and the essence of this song. Like with Children Under the Sun, it's a big kind of like a U2 kind of a feel. It's feels like you're going on a big adventure, this big journey. So the story with that song, I can't really go into it. But
don't tell us.
It involved riding a roller coaster at the boardwalk in Santa Cruz. And something happened at the top of the roller coaster right before it went down. And so we found a picture of the top of the roller coaster and the view of everything right before it went down. And we put it up on all the computer screens in the studio. And then for Real Love, we put up a picture of my wife. And then for Celebrate, we were talking, we're like, this is a song about love. And who or what fully embodies love? And we started talking about Bob Marley. And Bob's, his message over everything, anything and everything, to me anyway, what we got from him and get from him is love. He preaches love, you know, one love, you know, I want to love you. Is this love? You know, it's all about love. And we were kind of playing that, I want to love you and treat you right. I wanna love you. So we kind of played with those chords, and you know, it's F sharp minor and D and A. So we're kind of like, and then C sharp minor. So we kind of played with that. We started playing kind of the same notes. We're like, okay, this is love. This is love. So when we started to work with it, we're like, okay, A, C sharp minor, F sharp minor. Like, okay. Celebrate my life with you. Celebrate. Yeah, so it's like it's still got that.
It's got that good
full,
feeling.
Yeah, that full feeling of love. But it's like when we're writing the lyrics, we're looking at this picture of Bob Marley, and he just looks so happy. Yeah. And so full of love. So it's like when you have that visual, everything comes to you. We wrote another song that didn't make the record called Freak Flag. And it's like this funky kind of like, I don't know, like Maroon 5-y, David Bowie. And when we were writing that, we had a picture of Willy Wonka on the screen. Awesome. Just this creepy picture of Gene Wilder, just like.
That's really cool. I've actually never, no one has ever said that to me, where they were working on writing a song and they put like a picture up to kind of focus them. That's a really great idea. I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's kind of like being in nature without all the distractions.
Yeah.
Of being in nature.
Idea. So what is next for you? You're done with the acoustic tour. Your album comes out April 8th, I believe. Yeah. So then what happens? Do you know?
Depends on what I'm allowed to say or not.
You can't tell us anything? Oh,
it depends on when this is airing.
Well, probably pretty soon. So something special is happening. That you
something very special is happening, and I can tell you.
Oh, you can?
It's happening on March 3rd.
Okay.
And I will be playing my new single, Parachute, on Conan O'Brien.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Awesome.
I've been to Conan before, and it was amazing, and I'm really, really happy to get to go back and kind of get a second chance. You know? I mean, I think every time I get to do something again is getting a second chance.
Yeah.
You know, I don't necessarily see it. It is a privilege. It's a definite privilege, but you also got to earn it. Mm-hmm. And anything that comes after it, I have to earn. So this is kind of like Judgment Day. It all is. Everything's Judgment Day.
Well, Conan might like you back on again later.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I hope so. You know, I gotta do a good job and be the best me I can possibly be. That's why I tell my son, if you, when you grow up, and you want to look back on your life, and know that you did the best possible job that you could do ever for anything, just be the best you, because that's all you can be. If you're going to be anything less, why be anything at all?
What does he say?
It's like, Daddy, I want to be a giant.